All right, so we're ready. Let me move this from here. Okay, we're gonna start with the chapter 4 assessment. And I would like you guys to mute your mics so we don't have to hear all that background noise, okay?
Okay.
Unless you have to speak, you will put it on, okay? Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, checking concepts. We are going to work only from item number 1 from to item number 10, okay? So we're gonna start with the first one. It says checking concepts. Choose the word or phrase that best answers the question. Who wants to read number 1?
Me.
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 Okay, Emilio, go ahead.
A push is an example of what? Acceleration, velocity, displacement, or force.
Displacement.
Hold on, guys.
Displacement.
Hello?
Hello, Mr.
I'm sorry.
The first one is displacement.
Okay, it says a push is an example of what? No, it's not displacement.
Force. Force.
It's
Force.
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 Force. Force.
Yeah, exactly. So it'll be letter D, okay?
Yeah.
All right. Angelica, can you read the next one, please? Angelica? Okay, who wants to read the next one?
Me.
Okay, go ahead.
What force slows a sliding box?
Okay, we have
Acceleration, friction,
Friction,
velocity, and inertia.
inertia.
no, it's not inertia.
Velocity. Velocity.
Friction.
Friction.
It's gonna be an acceleration. Remember, acceleration is a change in velocity or in direction as well. So in this case, if if a box is sliding, it's changing the velocity. So that's why it's acceleration. Okay, number 3. So it's gonna be letter A, right? Who wants to read number 3?
Me.
Okay, go ahead.
Which of these is not a unit for speed? A. ms. B. kmh. C. cm. S. md.
Okay,
D.
so
D.
D.
exactly, it's meters per day. It's not a unit for speed, so it's the letter D, of course. All right, number 4. Lauren, would you like? Hello, Lauren? And
Mister.
let me see the participants.
Me, Mr. Me. I want to read another time.
I can read me. Mister.
Luis, go ahead.
Which of the following would not include a direction? Force.
Why, Luis? Why do you think it's
Uh,
force?
no. I don't know.
Who wants it? We have force, velocity, acceleration. Force, of course, involves or includes a direction because it depends. Force actually depends on the direction that I am exerting the force, right?
Velocity.
Velocity also includes a direction because if I am
This,
going,
Distance.
it's distance, of course. Yeah, so it's going to be letter D. Number 5, Diego.
What caused a drop coin to fall? A. Inertia. B. Velocity. C. Gravity. D. Friction. C.
Gravity. Gravity.
Gravity, absolutely. So it's going to be letter C. Okay, let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready, Mr.
Okay, so go ahead. Loani, read number 6, please. Hello, yes, go ahead. Number 6. Okay. Okay, so we have force, gravity, acceleration, and
inertia.
inertia. It's inertia, absolutely. Inertia. All right, number 7. Let me see the participants.
Me.
Harold.
An unbalanced force to the left accelerates an object in what direction?
You have right,
A.
right,
Right.
B, left,
B.
C, forward,
Left.
and D depends on the initial velocity of object. So what's going to be the answer?
D.
D depends on initial velocity of object. And no.
Forward. Forward. Forward.
Okay,
Forward.
hold on. On a balanced force to the left, accelerates
Forward.
to, okay, if it's an unbalanced force, and if it is accelerating an object and it is to the left, so that means that the object will continue moving where?
Right.
No,
Right.
no, to the
Forward.
left. To the
Huh?
left, because remember, if the object
It's
is
unbalanced.
accelerating,
It's unbalanced.
exactly, it's an unbalanced, right? So if the object is accelerating, it's moving to the left, so it keeps moving to the left, okay? So, because it is an unbalanced force, we are only exerting force on one direction, okay? So it's going to be letter B, left. All right, number 8. Who wants to read number 8?
Me, sir.
Okay, go ahead.
A 10N force is exerted on an object with a mass of 2 kilograms. What is the acceleration of the object?
Okay,
20,
yes, go ahead.
20 meters per S2.
Per second square.
10 meters per second square, 5 meters per second square, depends on the direction of the force.
Okay, so for that one, guys, we are going to use a formula on page. Let me go ahead and find it. There is a formula on page. Hold on, I'm trying to find the page. On page 117, it says acceleration, force, and mass. Okay, there is a formula that says the acceleration is equals force divided by mass. So that's what we're gonna do right here. And so what is the force? 10 newtons, right? And what is the mass? 2 kilograms. So we have to divide 10 by 2. So what would that be? What would be the result?
Five,
David.
Letter
No,
C, guys.
5 meters per second square.
5 meters per second square, because it's 10 divided by 2, it's 5, right?
Yes.
Okay,
So
so
it
it's
will
gonna be a
be
letter
5
C.
meters per second square.
All right. Okay, number 9, we are almost done. Number 9, it says, and who wants to read number 9?
Me,
Okay, go ahead.
you are riding a bike which follow which is following is an example of balance force.
Okay, and you have you pedal to speed up, you turn at constant speed, you coast to slow down, you pedal at constant velocity. So what would be an example of balanced forces?
Constant.
Which one?
Pedal to speed.
You pedals to speed up. No, because in that case you're accelerating. Okay, so an unbalanced force is acting. So what would be the answer?
Constant speed.
You pedal at constant velocity, so it's gonna be the letter D. Okay, letter D. Okay, who wants to read number 10?
Me.
Okay, go ahead.
You push against a stationary wall with a force of 20 N forward. What is the force the wall exerts on you?
Read the options, please.
20 N backward, 20 N forward, 10 N backward, 10 N forward.
Okay, first we need to understand Newton's laws of motion. Okay, so this particular example is related to which law? Which of the 3 laws of Newton is related to this example? You are pushing against a wall, okay, with a force of 20 newtons. But let me ask you a question. Do you think the wall is going to move after you push it?
No.
No.
No, right? So
No.
this is related to the 3rd law of motion, which states when a force is applied on an object, an equal force is applied by the object in the opposite direction. So what would be the answer in this case?
The 20.
Which one?
No.
20
Then
backward.
20 newtons backward. Absolutely, because if we are pushing 20 newtons forward, this is the law of action and reaction, okay? So the wall will exert 20 newtons backward, okay? So it's gonna be letter A, right? Okay. Okay, just to, who wants to read all the answers to make sure we have everything correct?
Me.
Me,
Go ahead.
Me. Force.
Mm-hmm. Number 1 is
Force.
force.
Acceleration is a 2. 3 md. 4 distance. 5 is gravity.
gravity.
6 inertia. 7 left. 8 5 m2. 9 is you pedal at constant velocity. And 10 is 20 n backward.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, what's gonna be your assignment, guys, for Friday? Because we're gonna meet to check some other things on Friday for science class. So you are going to read the whole chapter 5, which is about the energy, from pages 132 to page 151. So you have to read all that information, and you are going to copy the chapter study guide on pages 156, pages 157, and also the chapter assessment until number 10 as well. This is what's going to be in the exam, guys. So it is very, very important that you have it in your notebook, okay?
Okay.
And we are going to discuss these answers. We're going to discuss them on Friday as well to make sure everyone has the same, okay?
Mister,
Yes? Yes.
can you repeat the pages of the review?
Sure, no problem. The review is on pages, the study guide, it's pages 156 and 157, and chapter assessment and review is on page 158. I am going to write it in the chat for you guys. Give me one
Okay.
second.
We need to copy, Mr.
Only that we need to.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
Chapter 5 study guide.
We're gonna have to copy the study guide and the assessment, right, Mister?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
the
158.
assessment,
Sure.
we need to copy until 10.
Yes, sir.
Mister,
Okay.
do you remember yesterday that Sebastian turned off your microphone?
Yeah. Hold on, guys. I made a mistake. It's 157.
And 158.
156. Yeah. 66 and 158, 57. And the assessment,
158.
158. All right. I'll be, sharing this information in the chat as well, in case you forget it or you're not able to have access to this information after I end the meeting. Okay. So let me hold on. Let me stop recording.